Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I hope that you guys all had an enjoyable and safe weekend. Today I do have some swatches to share with you from my own personal stash of regular nail polishes. So these are not gel polishes, these can be purchased by every and anyone. I actually did get these from Sally's Beauty quite some time ago, but I never did get a chance to swatch them on Swatch Sticks or to even review or share them. So I figured that the best way to do this would just be share them with you guys as well. So if you'd like to see more about these polishes, keep on watching. So I'll be starting off by sharing this gorgeous polish by Nina Ultra Pro called Cherry Melon. So this one is a pinky purple, like I can't think of the color, it may come back to me, but it is a cream polish. It is so pretty and it wasn't expensive at all. A lot of the Nina Ultra Pro polishes at Sally's Beauty is like, I want to say under $5, could be wrong, but when I say it's literally not expensive, I mean it's not expensive at all. As you can see, Nina Ultra Pro brushes are pretty wide, so if you do have smaller nail beds, you just have to be very cautious with how you're applying the polishes. But this brush I love just because, like, for example, my thumb itself is kind of wide, so it makes it very easy to apply polishes when the brush is this wide. And this color is just so fantastic. I was so happy when I first started blogging and whatnot, and I bought this color. So I'll just be going in here and starting off with my first coat of Cherry Melon, and as you can see what I'm saying about the brush, like, do you see how much more of a wider coverage you get just because of how much wider the brush is compared to, for example, the Sally Hansen brushes? So that's what I mean when I say, like, the brush, it gives you a bit more coverage. But as you can see, it is such a pretty polish. I was so glad to pick this up, and I'm glad that I still have it in my collection for those people that like to use regular polish. As you can see, it does dry down to a matte finish, so I'll just be going in here and applying a second coat, and it has such a juicy, like, finish to it. I love this color. So it did have a good drying time in between coats, and to be honest, I only needed 2 coats to get it this stunning. So this is Cherry Melon before I even apply any top coat to it. So this is before it completely dries down, so you can see how glossy and shiny it is. So this is after it has dried down. Like I said, it does dry down a bit flat or matte if you wish. So I'll just be going in and applying 1 thin coat of top coat just to help bring that shine and bring the color back to life. And here is one final look at Cherry Melon by Nina Ultra Pro. It is so stunning, especially when you apply the top coat. This is just such a gorgeous and juicy color. I love it, guys. So this is holographic top coat from Nina Ultra Pro, and I think this polish and the next one after my computer just blanked out. My camera, sorry, blanked out, and I didn't realize. So I thought I had shared everything with you guys, but sorry about that. This one I did swatch over black and white just so you can see how it looks over both colors. It does have a gold tinge to it, but it is so pretty, and you literally don't need a lot. Like, this was just one brush stroke that I got all of this glitter payoff with. So next I am sharing Opal Elegance, and this one has more of that opalescent glitter in it. And this one, again, I swatched over black and white just so we can get a feel of what the colors look like. But it is so pretty. I love polishes like this one and the holographic top coat that I just previously shared. Up next, I'll be sharing Orange Flame with you guys, and this one is a stunning neon orange polish, but you know, neon oranges or neon colors in general can be a bit finicky. So let's just get on in and see how this one works. So here I am going in with our first coat of Orange Flame, and as you can see, it is a bit on the sheer side. It did come through a bit thinner than I was expected, although I did shake up the bottle and everything. So I am just gonna go back in again, because as you can see in that area right where I'm putting the brush, I did notice like a blotchiness or sparse area. So what I'm just gonna do here, I'm just gonna go back in and dip the brush into the bottle, get some more polish, and apply it back onto the swatch stick to kind of help make that first coat a bit more opaque. But like I was saying, it is a bit on the thinner side. So now I'm just going to go ahead and apply a second coat of Orange Flame, and as you can see, it did build nicely, but it was still a bit on the sheer side. So if you really want that color to pop and you don't have and you don't want to have to do multiple coats or more than 2 coats, I would really suggest to go in with a white base first. See, and there's that little area there that is like the polish was pulling almost. So I would say try to be careful too when it comes to going over areas. As with most neon polishes, it does dry down to a matte finish. I somehow managed to scrape some of the polish off, and I don't know how, because I didn't even see it on my finger, so I don't know what happened there. But I am going in with one more coat, and you will see that it didn't really build the way that I wanted to, and it did apply a bit streaky, which neons in general can be finicky with. But even though I still really did like this polish, and I know for a fact if I did go ahead with a white first, really would have gotten better coverage and more of a pop in the color. But I will say that this color will be fantastic for Halloween. Alright, so here is a final look before I apply the top coat, and now I'll just be going in with the top coat to help bring the color back to life and give it a high gloss shine. So as you can see what I'm talking about with this polish, like I can still see the streaks and the sparse areas, and it drives me nuts, but I really like the color. That's the problem. Like, look at how bright that is after top coat. Love-hate relationship, I swear, guys. So next I'll be sharing Punky Purple. So again, my camera, like, I don't know what's going on. I'm missing footage and I don't know why. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so this is Punky Purple, and it is supposed to be a bright neon fuchsia polish, but to me this isn't really neon. And as you can see, it does have a matte finish once it dries down. So I'm just going in and applying a second coat, and it is so pretty. But what I will say is, don't make the mistake that I did and go over certain areas more than once. Like, try to keep it a 3-stroke method, so middle, side, side, because then when it dries down, as you can see it's slowly doing, you're gonna see the streakiness that I created. And then I think me being me trying to fix it, went back in and added more polish, and I think I just messed it up, guys. So don't do that, please don't do that. So this is what I was talking about. When you overwork your polish, it leaves those lines. But I'm gonna go in anyway, finish this off. Only needed 2 coats, and as you can see, when you add that top coat, it literally brings this polish back to life, gives it such a juicy finish. Absolutely love it. If you like it matte, you could leave it matte or add a matte top coat to it just to help, seal everything in. But for me personally, I really love this with the glossy top coat. Alright, and next we have Solar Flare. This is a neon highlighter yellow polish. So we all know that yellow polishes, especially neon ones, are really finicky. This one was one of those ones, and it drives me up the wall because this has such great potential. But as you can see, it did have a streaky application. Me, if I was using this on myself, I would go in with a white base coat first, or base color, sorry, and then apply this, because as you can see, it does have a lot of streaks to it. So then after it dries, it does dry down matte. I'll just be going in and applying one more coat to try to get it as opaque as possible, but I don't think it's gonna work. It'd be best to just use a white base color and then apply this on, so you can get 1 or 2 coats and really get that color to pop. So here I am going in with one thin coat of Girly Bits Cosmetics Water Rush top coat to help give that polish a very shiny finish. So as you can see, it still did have some streaks to it. It really does have potential if it is over a white base. That's just how I feel. You know, it's up to you what you think, but let me know. Do you agree with me with the white base, or should it just be left as it is? And last but not least, I have the Great Gatsby, and honestly guys, you should know, like, I love purple, so this has stolen my heart. I had to have it when I saw it in Sally's Beauty, and I'm so glad that I did purchase it. This polish gives me so much life. I can't even explain how happy this polish makes me. The Great Gatsby is a deep grape cream polish, and it has like a pink or purple shimmer through it. I just love it. Look at how it applies. It has like a velvety kind of application to me, and it's just, I can't praise this polish enough. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm head over heels for purple, so you guys are probably gonna get sick and tired of me in the color purple on this channel. So looking at it, it did have a sheer first coat, and you can kind of see the velvet finish that I'm talking about. But now I'm just going to be going in here with a second coat to help build up the coverage a bit more. Drying time was fantastic between coats. Look at how stunning that is at 2 coats. Either way, this is so gorgeous, guys. If you don't have it, I really suggest that you need to go and get this polish and add it to your collection if you're an avid regular polish collector. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just showing you exactly where the spot is there that I can see. Now that it has fully dried, I'm just going in and applying some glossy top coat, and look at the beauty. Just look at how stunning this is. Even without the top coat, it was pretty, but I find that the top coat really gives this polish something different, helps it to bring it to life a lot more. I've probably said that like God knows how many times, but seriously guys, you know what I mean. So there we have it, guys, for this little collection of Nina Ultra Pro polishes that I was so happy to share with you. Keep an eye out, because I do actually have a whole set of polishes that I did not get around to sharing yet, and they're polishes that DIYers or anyone can purchase, so I will be continuing to share them with you until I finally get through them all. So what did you think of these polishes? Do you own any of these polishes? Is there a favorite polish from the set that I have here? Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. And as always, thank you so much for sticking with me and tuning into my channel. Please do give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you liked or disliked it. And as always, guys, please subscribe to my channel and do make sure to hit that notification bell so you can get notified when I do post more videos and content. And as always, guys, stay glamorous.